First of all, let me address the elephant in the room. I forgot to stream yesterday. Not gonna bullshit, not gonna try and find an excuse. I just straight up forgot I was supposed to be streaming last night. I honestly I'm starting to think that I have legendary memory, as in lots of people have heard about it, but it probably doesn't even exist. So there's that. Aside from my utter inability to form neural connections that allow me to recall events, I am going to be making up for that this week by streaming today and also on Thursday. It's still gonna be Curse of the Gods for the most part, most likely. As I am waiting for the Black Friday sales to drop on Steam, and when they do, I will be picking up Noitia, however you wanna pronounce that, and I will be streaming that. So this is likely either next to last or the first of 3 to 4 last streams of Curse of the Gods. I will keep playing this until I pick up Noitia, even if it's not on sale and I just decide to buy it, since I don't feel like I really want to check that game out, and I don't feel like there's a point to starting a new game like for 1 or 2 streams, especially if I might like it a lot. I have a few other roguelites to try out on this section of the channel, so we'll see. For now, let's see. We defeated the final boss of the Jaguar Temple last time, so we can now see about some new powers. We have this, which fire illuminates farther and we take reduced damage in light. I can get 1 dexterity every time I complete a room without taking damage. That could be very useful. And then also this, which greed counter never runs out and does not reset, and I get more damage per active greed kill count. I stupidly thought this basically meant I never lose my greed kill counter, before I reminded myself that getting hit obviously removes your greed streak. But this is also a very good long-term investment in yourself if you're skillful. I, for now, will remain with what I have right now, which is the 1000 golds to start with, doubling gold whenever I defeat a champion, and then also 20 points extra in my corruption bar. Other than that, this is probably the one I will swap out, like the most likely to be swapped first. And if I have to gander, I would likely go for this one, or maybe this one. This one is like a little... This permanent bonus is a little easier to cash in on, since if I don't take damage on one room and then take damage on the other room, it's still 1 net dexterity bonus. This, as soon as I get a hit, I lose all my progress and have to start from scratch. So there's that. Actually, yeah, I have the skulls for it, let's try it. Let's see how much dexterity I can get from this. Other than that, I will be working towards some improved altars. Let's see, are there any weapons I want to unlock? I would really like some cool cursed, maybe? Anything really cool cursed weapon-wise? Or maybe just anything that really stands out to me as useful, let's say. Perfect shots deal double damage. This sounds really useful for a ranged build, but I don't tend to use those. Each combo deals a random temp of elemental damage. I like that, even though I don't like throwing weapons. This might sway me. We'll see. Other than that, let's see, I don't really particularly care for shields. This sounds cool. We do have a dark riposte occurs after a successful parry. That sounds nice. And we also have this, which needs 50 rings. I think for now I'll unlock this one as well. I am curious what the dark parry is. Alright, and we will be taking this one. And I will likely give a few events a quick run first, just to unlock a bunch of skulls. And before we do the hard exploration, if you haven't caught on, the title means we are going for the Serpent's Temple today, trying to complete the final boss, which we haven't even gotten to yet. But first let's see what events wait us. Holy crap, that's a lot of events. Okay. So immediately I see two of those are the same. So all traps become active and they immediately kill us, but oh, they're in different temples. We have the one where we start at 1 HP. Permanent hallucination and infested host, and we don't get to choose our path. Bow of Madness, which we actually did very well last time with, and Embrace Darkness and Don't Like Light. I'll give a couple of those a try, especially those that might end immediately. Since I didn't plan on today being all event runs, I might do a couple of those on my own time, outside of streams. Unless you really want to see those, then I'll do those live as well, no worries. I would really love to know when the what's the word I'm missing? God damn it. I would really like to know when the sales will drop, so I could better plan my streams in terms of at least what game I would be playing. Obviously my schedule wouldn't be based on sales, but if I knew I would be streaming this for another like 2 weeks. Okay, so basically the traps are really deal a lot of damage, basically. That's what this... Right, and I forgot this would happen. Okay, this is... Well... Sure. Not doing great. But still. God damn it. I'm dead, aren't I? 11 health. Cool. 11 health, huh? As I said, picking the the event quests or event runs that are apt to end abruptly. This one being the perfect example, especially as a means of recalling how to play the game in the first time. Okay, why? I guess I began with the relic that saves my life once, I guess. Okay, I can get 1 attribute plus 8. Critical hits also heal me, or all healing increased. Well, I'll go actually with this. I wonder if it just gives me to a random one, or do I get nothing because I don't have a highest attribute? I get nothing because I don't have a highest attribute, okay. Fair enough. Kinda sucks. Yeah, definitely also need a way to kind of get into the swing of things again, since I haven't played this for a long time now. So it's just a way for me to also reacquaint myself with the game. I have +3 perception, and now the +8 also triggers, which is nice. Okay, I kinda hoped that would stop his attack, then again I should have remembered that I should never rely on that. Yeah, sure. Let's go this way, I guess. So yeah, plan for now. In terms of other games I wanna stream, okay, I need to parry this. Okay. Nah. It's basically for the weekday streams. It's gonna be Curse of the Little Gods until I buy Noita. Then after I buy Noita, it's gonna be Noita until I get bored of that, I guess. I do have a couple of games after that planned. Main interest is most likely gonna be Children of Morta, but I might change my mind depending on my mood, my maybe some suggestions or something like that. Other than that, for the weekend streams, I'm continuing my Dark Souls playthrough until it is finished. Wave of Darkness and deal more damage in light. Alright. Holy crap. After that though, I have a couple of thoughts. My one idea was to play through both Bastion and Transistor, which, if you don't know, are games by the same developers, by the developers of Hades. They're older games, as in they were developed before Hades, but from what I understand, Hades is not an exception to the rule, is the rule that this developer, Supergiant Games, I believe, makes just really, really great games in general. Base damage increases by your percentage of missing HP. Well, I am missing a lot of HP. Not sure it's worth though. Yeah. Let's go. So playing either Bastion or Transistor after Dark Souls. Otherwise, if it's not one of those, or both of those in order, then I have also heard a lot of really good things about Dark Fervor. Corruption now passively increases, okay. I have also heard and saw a lot of good stuff about Hollow Knight, so I might also give that a try. If you don't know, basically Transistor and Bastion are kind of like isometric adventure games, adventure RPGs to an extent, I guess. I don't know much about them, outside of that at least. Just seems that Supergiant Games really is very, like, obviously they have mastered in one way or god damn it another the isometric setting, isometric view. I'm not sure how to accurately call it, but they clearly are comfortable doing isometric games, and if Hades is anything to go by, then I would be in for a lot of fun with any of their games. If it's not those, then like I said, most likely Hollow Knight, which, again, if you don't know, is basically a 2D platforming Metroidvania. So if you're only judging it by what I've played before, then basically it's the same style, at least, as Blasphemous, which I do enjoy. I generally dislike platforming games, but I feel like Metroidvanias, when they're done well, are kind of an exception for me, since I know that's maybe it's kind of out of necessity, just because I am aware, and in general it's true, that most Metroidvanias will be made as 2D platformers. Obviously, both the game that the genre name alludes to, which, if you don't know, is Metroidvanias are called that because they are akin to Super Metroid or Castlevania. Let's take both. I'm really not doing great on health. I'm literally one hit from death. And lose HMS gold as you take damage, health loss is reduced. I don't think that matters at this point. I'm fairly... I'm just talking about Hollow Knight, and was explaining that if you don't know what Metroidvania stands for, it's derived from the game being similar to either Super Metroid and or Castlevania, because those were the first game, at least the first well-recognized games that had this specific style. Yeah, I don't know. As much as I know that's heresy for some people, I'm really not much of a retro gamer. At some point, I just can't take the dated graphics and mechanics. If there is a more recent one, then maybe I would give it a try, but anything from like more than 20 years ago, I would really like it. I would just not enjoy it. Okay, Symphony of the Night. Okay, I'll check it out. No promises. First of all, mainly because I just have a lot of other stuff already planned to play through, but it might end up on the list if I like it. But yeah, next after finishing, let's see, I think I'll do this. After finishing Dark Souls 3 playthrough, it's gonna be probably yeah, obviously that's definitely a I'm not opposed to it, just not sure about it. That's basically the takeaway from that. I'm not saying no, definitely. For now, my plan is to either go for Hollow Knight, if I snag it during the Black Friday sales, or either Transistor or Bastion. One of those three is gonna be my next playthrough after I finish Dark Souls 3. Which I'm not sure how long that's gonna take, mainly because, like, obviously I'm not sure how much longer it'll take me to finish the game, but also I'm not entirely opposed about at least going a little bit into New Game Plus. I'm definitely not going through the whole game New Game Plus, that would probably bore me more than anything else. But like, switching out my stats for like a heavy weapon or something and just trying out a bunch of Cinders specific heavy weapons could be fun. Obviously one of the coolest ways to try that would be as New Game Plus, since obviously I could just farm bosses, but I don't think that would be as entertaining. So Dark Souls 3 might not end as soon as I finish the game. There might be a little bit more before I move on to the next game. Let's get both, and we now can start offering gold instead of blood. Let's go. I wanted to go for a relic, but sure, my controller's joystick sprang the back too far, I guess. Because I flicked it rather than just pulling it. God damn it, okay. These enemies are definitely far more annoying than the like lasering enemies from the Jaguar Temple. Yeah, like at least it would probably, if I did go into New Game Plus in Dark Souls 3, it would be at least a few bosses with like just experimenting with a bunch of weapons, basically. But other than that, I definitely, if for no other reason than the amount of games I want to play through on the channel, I would not probably, I wouldn't play the entire game on New Game Plus. To be honest, I haven't done that I haven't done that for any Dark Souls game. Even for 2, which like actually kinda... Okay... Sure. I'll take it. And in terms of this game, just to wrap up the topic, and like after I move on to Noita, I will be keeping an eye on this game, and if there is like a big content drop, like maybe they release the third temple or something, I will definitely come back to it because I'm having a lot of fun. Even just right now, if like you would ask me for a recommendation, I would definitely recommend this game. My only concern right now is whether I enjoy the late game scaling of it. As in, I need to see how they deal with the hard runs. So after you beat the entirety of a temple. Right, forgot. There we go. Now I'll take the Constitution. Because I feel like for example, Dead Cells. As much as I was like kinda on the fence about the game for a lot of the time, I do feel like when I realized how they dealt with endgame scaling, it was just making you easier to kill, basically. It just lost even more of any charm it might have had. So I hope this game doesn't do that. Like it doesn't. I did see that like you take 100% more damage. That worries me because in general I dislike that kind of difficulty ramping. It feels very artificial. Because basically it like a mechanic like that, like hard mode being you take 100% more damage, is something that doesn't punish a good player. Like a good player won't care one bit about that because they're not getting hit anyway. And then if you're a bad player that like tries to just go through the game as best as they can and like struggle along the way, then you're the one, like you already struggle with the game and then the game just makes it so you basically last half as much because whenever you get hit it's like you got hit twice, basically. So I dislike that kind of ramping, and obviously it really bothered me and Ishtar imposes a payment. 5 got the gold, I guess. Not great, but not terrible. Like for example in Dead Cells, I really disliked the way that they also made healing more difficult. And honestly, like the most questionable thing about that was the fact that you didn't get full flasks before bosses. You did get like full flasks every now and again on normal levels, but always only one flask on bosses. That's something that, in my opinion, should be reversed. And again, it's a difficulty measure, so to speak, or a difficulty feature that only targets those that already struggle with the game. Like imagine a player that never gets hit. He would literally not see a difference between playing a game where you take like 20 damage a hit and a game when you take 40. It literally doesn't matter to him. But a player that gets hit once every room will now last half as many rooms because he gets hit every room. So every room he loses 20 health and now he loses 40 health. And I'm that second player basically. Because I do get hit a lot, obviously. I would much rather, for example, a difficulty measure that I love, I think is really cool, is in Hades. I'm not gonna praise the whole system of the difficulty, because that's an entirely different discussion, because I love the way Hades allows you to basically choose your own difficulty. But even just the difficulty measure of the extreme measures condition is, in my opinion, a perfect way to increase the difficulty, because you don't increase the amount of damage a boss deals, you give him new moves that aren't even necessarily harder to avoid or easier to avoid or anything like that. They're just new. So a player that already knows the boss now has something new to worry about. And it doesn't matter if the hit like takes a lot of your health or a little. It's a new move. So both a new player, like technically, if I threw in an entirely new player into a game of Hades with the extreme measures condition, and they didn't know, like they never fought a boss before in the game, and they get, I just have them have a go at the game and they play with the extreme measures turned on, they wouldn't be able to tell that's not how the boss fights every time. And the fact that that's something that a difficulty setting changes is, in my opinion, brilliant. Like speeding enemies up, giving them new attacks, new moves, putting new enemies in, putting more enemies in, that's all, in my opinion, a better and also more interesting way of increasing the difficulty, rather than, yeah, they have more health, or yeah, they have more damage. That's like the easiest way to make a game more difficult, and also the most boring one, because, yeah, well, they have more health and deal more damage, so obviously it's gonna be difficult, but it's only difficult because the number went up, not because I'm being challenged more as a player. Obviously there are games and or like design decision places where that's basically the only way you can increase your difficulty, is to like give an enemy more health to like make a fight last faster, longer or something. But I still think that's a less, even for the player, like even for a player that likes challenge, that's less challenging. Oh god, god damn it. And here I was, taking my health back bit by bit. I might actually not want to get rid of that curse, just because I'm healing from going through levels. Okay, this just increases damage, this also just increases damage, and this also just increases damage. I guess we just increase damage then. Although maybe I don't do anything. So I can... yeah, I don't do anything. So I can go fight the boss and get myself 4k gold if I defeat him. Mind the if. As I don't... I think I killed him once? Honestly not sure. I don't remember if I defeated him. If I have defeated this boss. I would definitely like to have some light though. If you would allow me such a pleasure. Can you stop evading? I know I'm doing that to your attack, but that's kind of a necessity for me. Okay, so when he's like poisoned, he's kind of empowered or something and like goes faster. I was about to say, I will likely get killed by it, but I'll try to parry. I tried to parry. I got killed by it. Because I wanted to see if the shield does anything. It was stupid. Okay, I see our elemental daggers on display there. How many spells did we get? 26. Cool. So let's try those out. I'm curious to see. Okay, so every time we start a combo, we have a chance for a different element. That's cool. I like it. Let us see. I also didn't see how much dexterity we even got for the blessing we have. I'll try to keep track this time. Okay, let's try. Oh god, I have even more events. And it's the same one as this one. So it's the darkness event, the 1 health event, the nightmare event, or again deadly traps. Let's do deadly traps in the Jaguar's temple. And let's go for attributes. And let's see about these daggers. Okay, so you work automatically. Gold offerings remove corruption, that's really nice. We'll only start using it after our first boss, but still. Definitely a very useful relic. Also, if it's of any consolation at all, after me not streaming last night, basically all of the archives that were missing are now live. So if you missed anything, if you want to catch up or just see what I was up to, I'm now all caught up with my uploads. So all of the Dark Souls and all of the Curse of the Dead Gods archives are now available on the YouTube channel. Even the broken one. It took way longer than I anticipated to get around to stitching those two streams together and uploading them. Other curses are unknown. Ooh, that's bad. That's actually really bad. Since I'm almost definitely getting cursed at least one more time. I was also about to say, let's keep an eye on my stats to see if there is some sort of very obvious signal that we have activated our blessing, but obviously I got hit, and the blessing only works if I don't get hit. More gold, fine, more health. Good, good. Very good. Gold and lots of relics, or gold and some upgrades, some weapons. I'll go for the upgrades actually. I wanna try this weapon. Like, really give it a good try. As both just to figure out if I like this weapon, but also to give a fair try in general to throwing weapons. Maybe I judged them too quickly, too harshly. Maybe they're alright. This one definitely is fun. You get to just play with lots and lots of different effects. Okay, so we should get... or did I get hit on this floor? I think we should get... Yep, Grace of the Tempest plus 1 dexterity, okay. Cool. So it is, like, let's be honest, fairly hard to miss that you have gotten it. It's just... I probably didn't miss it as much as I never got it on my other run. If I farm up enough stalls, I will also give a try to the modifier that causes my greed counter to never run out. Jesus, can you stop? Oh god. No! Jesus. Do I want anything from this? I mean, this would be good. But like I said, I want to really give this weapon a good try. It definitely has its perks. Range being one of them, obviously. But even then, the charge attack hitting multiple enemies is really cool. Only thing is, I find myself without stamina a lot using it. I don't know if that's just... I don't know if that's confirmation bias or if I'm... I don't know, I don't feel like I've been out of stamina this much with other weapons. But that might be because the range kind of allows me to spam it. Whereas with a melee weapon I really can't spam whenever an enemy isn't close. Yeah, definitely a cool little design. Let's see, we get plus 1% damage per point of constitution. That's really nice. I will take that. And we are getting an unknown curse now. Since we have the curse that makes the other curses invisible to us. I really don't like that. That will most likely be... Oh, okay, it's the curse that makes me no longer take more damage in darkness and also disables my my torch. That's fine, I can deal with this. Oh god. That fucking hurts. Well... shucks. Really kinda wanted that to hit him, but oh well. Do I want to upgrade this further? I kinda do. Let's keep upgrading it. That's another curse. For the boss. Let us see. I don't immediately see what the curse is. It'd be kind of funny if the curse was that all the traps trigger or something, since that's already happening. I don't know, maybe that's only funny to me. Also, those traps really do a number on these enemies. That was really easy, and mainly because I took like a third of his health with just 3 trap hits. Well, let's get rid of this one, and let's see what the other ones are. Explosive barrels have an increased range. Cool. Critical damage heals me is awesome. Let's go for more attributes, then probably upgrades. I now have... Oh, really? God damn it. Ooh. I almost forgot. I barely got my finger on the left trigger. Well, healing effects. Yeah, I actually have a healing effect now, so it's actually not useless. There we go. What do we get? Health or damage and gold find. I don't think I need more gold find at this point. I'll just take the damage, thank you. A gold find is really cool to have, like, literally just 10 of at the beginning, like in the early rooms. Afterwards, unless you have a weapon that scales off of your perception, or you have the relics that increase your damage based on your gold held, I don't think it's that important to have a lot of gold, or gold find at least. At least with the setup I have, obviously, since I have increased. Basically, gold find becomes pointless for me after I fight the first boss, simply because I get a lot of gold then. Take my torch out, just in case there is some bull trappery. Ouch. And worked exactly according to plan. I kinda wanted that to hit the edge, so that it would... the explosion would hurt the other guys, but it didn't happen like that. That's alright. Can you stop that? Possibly? Is that health and damage? No, that's damage and gold find once more, so let's get only damage once more. And it also lowers our corruption just enough to be able to go one more room before getting a new curse. I'm most likely getting an upgrade and a relic one way or another, but there is an unknown room here, so I'll go with this one just in case we get something interesting there. Well, there we go. Next floor, next curse. I like that. Even more healing. Okay, how do I... Alright, I need to fire this before it gets blown up. Yep, there it goes. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh god. And now go. Go, go. Okay. Not really worth it in my current condition. Hello, what the hell? Get blown. Get curse-exploded. Alright. And there we go. You get a relic. More damage pays per gold held and damage taken in gold. Also increases perception. I would need to leave something though. Okay, we have two, so we begin with two relics that revive us at 50% health when we die. Other than that, I think what do I want to change? We'll get rid of this. I don't think that's useful enough. It's very useful, don't get me wrong, it definitely adds up over time, but I don't think it's useful enough over what we get. Visions of Madness, so taking damage causes hallucination, so what that means is we lose our UI for a while after that. Like that. Well, there goes one of the cats. Ooh, I like that. Although the hammer already deals extra damage against bosses, but this deals crits against bosses, and we heal from crits, so I can't really pass that up, can I? Nope. And nope. Of corruption reduction there. Almost rolled face first into those, and that was also very close. Against burning enemies, there is a chance to inflict lightning damage. I think what I have is better. And then... this is better. If not just because of the... get all the gold! Or at least as much of it as I can. There we go. Right, now let's try and upgrade either the daggers or oh god, okay, that fucking hurt. There we go. That's an elite, so let's heal. Oh god, there are spikes everywhere there. Of course there are. Are you an elite? No. Oh god. Ouch. Jesus Christ. Okay, that was just terrible by me. I'm almost dead. Did I forget to go to the shrine? Oh my fucking god. I'm so stupid. I fucking forgot to go to the upgrade shrine. Jesus Christ. That is terrible. That is terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh god! Oh. Jesus. Perception by itself isn't that useful. Race of Tempest, really? Didn't think I'd get it. Alright. Here we go. Yep, there he goes. And here I go. God damn it. There goes all the health I just worked for. God damn it. I'm doing terribly. Okay, not doing terribly on health though. If only because of the healing we get here. There we go. Got these two bosses fairly under wraps by now. Let's see, what do I want to get rid of? That's just kinda annoying. This actually is semi-positive. As is this. But I guess this is more dangerous than the hallucinations one. Base damage for shields, yeah, no. And barbed whip, yeah, no. Alright, we're getting cursed right back because I am healing a lot right here. Maximum stamina is reduced by 1, but killing an enemy with any weapon restores, that's a new word. It means restores, but you can't speak. Okay, so restores 2 stamina points instead of 1. Cool. Going into those gives me 1 dexterity. Cool. Okay, that should have hit me. Can you stop? There's a thing called stopping, and you should try it. These daily runs are really fun. Like I said, I hope... at least I think I mentioned that in another stream. But I really hope they plan on including the ability to like either create your own or just go on random challenge runs essentially whenever you want. Even if not for like an added benefit, just because. Again, I really want to trigger those. But I don't want them to hit me, obviously. There we go. I'll reduce corruption, I guess. Whoa. Okay, this is actually safe. This is safe. And there we go. Health and gold find. Only health, please. And now unknown, and then I'll likely go for 2 upgrades instead of more attributes. Just because if I go for attributes, I lose the ability to go for upgrades. Oh, it's a challenge room. Okay, here we go. This is not gonna go well. No! God damn it. Just fucking die. I hung it. Still better than what my first ever try in one of those rooms was like 50, I think I got. Yeah, if I go here I don't get to go for the upgrades, so we'll go 2 upgrades and then a relic. And hope for the best. We get dodging makes you intangible with an increased dodge window, but perfect dodges no longer regenerate stamina. Alright. God damn it. That was close. Thankfully by now I have a lot of ways to heal. It's not that big of a deal. Oh god. I get hit. Really? Fucking hell. Can you fucking stop? Also, even though that kinda like screws you over as a player, I really like the specificity that the relic that heals you for critical damage done actually counts the damage done. As in, when you hit an enemy that like has 5 health left, and you critically hit him for like 100, you still only heal a percentage of the 5 health that you actually dealt to him. Again, I know that's something that's a negative for you as a player, but I like that specificity. It's authentic in a way. Let's go for another upgrade. Here we go. Close. Any healers or anything like that? It doesn't look like it. There is a barrel I could use to my advantage. That was crap. Also a lot of elites here. Oh god. Where I can heal from. Not an excuse to take too many hits, but still. We get an elite healer now, so I really should focus him. That was kind of a save or suck situation where even getting the right timing and his... oh god. On the eye attack, I would have gotten hit by the Panther anyway. Alright, and let's upgrade this time, as I've forgotten before. I think I will upgrade this a little bit more. It's a really good weapon against bosses, and it also heals me. I do essentially have 2 healths, or 2 lives right now. But I am getting really close to that final curse. I can't get corrupted at all, or that's gonna trigger. Okay, we're a little safer now. God damn it. That was close. Alright, the middle has to be safe, right? Okay. And then... like that. Greed kills remove corruption could be useful. Gold offering cost could also be useful. And base damage for heavy weapons, that's really useful. Let's get that instead of this one, honestly. It's the almost last gold offering I'll do, so they're not gonna heal me a whole lot anymore. Whereas my heavy weapon just might. God fucking damn it, healers. There we go. And I'm not fighting any more enemies if I don't need to. We are hella cursed, not overwhelmingly so though. We have full health and 2 relics that save me from death. We should have everything we need to kick this guy's ass. I say, and then I fucking get obliterated. Honestly, against him, the curse that we have less stamina is really painful. Like, in other circumstances it's okay. But between not regenerating stamina on perfect dodges and then also having less of it, I should probably try to parry him, in all honesty. That's probably my best bet at actually avoiding him and dealing damage. I have to remember that I don't get to riposte him though. As in, he still attacks after I parry. Honestly, it would be very hard to die at this point. I still should have like half of my HP. Yeah, pretty much half. And I have 2 relics that revive me at half. Okay, now he puts me on fire. God damn it, okay, that hurt. God fucking damn it. Why is my nose itching me again? Ah! Itchy nose, the worst nemesis I have. It doesn't matter what the run tells me my nemesis was. My true nemesis was the itchy nose all along. The only nemesis that matters. I'm almost dead. I don't even know if the relics triggered yet or not. Did that actually, like, parry him? Oh god. Jesus. Stop. Almost done. I'm fairly sure at least one of my relics triggered. Really? Come on, I was at the very edge. That's so bullshit. Still won though. I got fucking 18,000 gold. I'm finishing this run with almost 38,000 gold. I wish you could continue. I wonder if there is a point where you can like do an endless run or something. Yeah, no dude. Dark Avatar of the Jaguar wasn't my nemesis. My nemesis was the itchy nose, for sure. If I ever make it on Twitch, my first custom emote is itchy nose for sure. Alright, we have tons of skulls, so let's try this. Let's just try it. Instead of this one. And enough dilly-dallying. Let me get this. I still have a bunch of events to do, but as I said, I will likely go through them on my own time, outside of streams, and just spend the skulls on something uninteresting, like just upgrades to the shrines or more shrines or something like that. I'm not gonna unlock anything. On stream though, right now, I am gonna go here and actually try to finish the Temple of the Serpent. I see a lot of attributes. I'm fairly competent against the first boss. I think I'm slowly but surely getting the second boss down in terms of movesets. I never even got to the final boss, so I don't even know what to expect, to be quite honest. And there goes my sweep. Immediately. But honestly, my main issue are those floating skulls. I feel like they really, even if they don't deal the most damage to me out of all the enemies, I feel like that's the enemy that's that like gets me out of my rhythm the most and causes me to make mistakes. There we go, 11 grid kills. Which also, I believe, increases my damage by 11%. Restores max health for each enemy killed, I really like that. More damage while in the light. Offhand combos deal critical damage, that's really cool. But I don't think I can pass up poison attacks that restore health. Let's see what our first curse is. Is Shadow War. The regular enemies are concealed when in the shadows. Concealed enemies are revealed by light and attacking. I vaguely remember having this one before, but I don't remember how it works exactly. Like, either are they actually invisible until they're in the light or attacking, or are they just like harder to see? I don't know, they're... I don't know, those seemed pretty visible. God damn it. That was shite. More health, more damage. Okay, I think I'm fairly confident that dealing damage from behind appears to always deal critical damage with the dagger, I mean. Which would be in flavor for the weapon, don't get me wrong. Not hating on it, for sure. Simply stating my observation. Okay, it's nice to see that the poison kills are also counted as if the weapon killed them. For the, at least for the purposes of that weapon healing me on kills. More health, more damage! Looking good so far. Let's maybe do 2 upgrades, we'll see. Taking damage triggers darkness. That's cool. I can deal with that. Obviously that doesn't count for the healing kills. Ooh, bonus damage against elites, bosses and champions, and here we gain a chance to an extra damage against electrocuted enemies, which doesn't really matter. Let's just upgrade our daggers. Or dagger, singular. I can go for another upgrade. I'm gonna get cursed anyway. Then again, maybe something better than an upgrade. Maybe a cool main weapon. Okay, so we get the bats spawning from killed enemies. I feel like that's what they meant when they said that the enemies get shrouded. Like, they do disappear if I'm far enough away and nothing is happening to them. Ouch. What's this? Worse. Or at least worse. Not necessarily worst. Regenerate health when curse is lifted. That is really good. Let's get the champion. I'm not sure what curse I'm gonna get rid of, to be honest. Probably the darkness, actually. Probably the darkness. Okay, that was a bad idea. Let's maybe not use that attack. I say, and then I immediately use that attack. I could just use the bow, to be honest. It deals really good damage. Well, I am gonna heal after taking out the curse. What I am concerned about is getting cursed again. Immediately. That was really clutch. That probably should have hit me. But outside from that one fuck up, we did well. So let's go. Yeah. This is kinda annoying, but I can deal with this. This is... I didn't really notice it that hard, so that much, so it doesn't bother me. That one, though, is annoying. Yeah, sure. Alright. First boss done. And with full health. I would go for that upgrade. But... actually, yeah. Actually, I will go for the upgrade. It's not that bad of a path. A little restrictive, but... okay, yeah, if they stay in darkness for a while, they do eventually disappear. Itchy nose! God damn it. I don't even know what causes it, like, do I need to shave? What? Like, the bottom of my nostrils is goddamn itching so bad. God damn it. I'm missing some parts, so let's kill a couple of enemies with my dagger to regen. There we go. What we get is an upgrade to the daggers. This is actually nice. But nah. Let's upgrade the daggers further, I think. Maybe the spear, actually. No, I'll go for the daggers. There we go. I'll clear some corruption. I don't really need that. There we go. Nice amount of gold. I don't think I'm... Whoa, hello. A hidden pathway of some kind? I'll take it. Oh god, I got poisoned. Doesn't deal any damage though, interesting. Right, so in addition to buffing, they also heal. Not themselves though, so they're basically the equivalent of the blood pool dudes that heal. I don't know, I feel like this perfect greed stuff, it's obviously powerful if used much, but I don't know if used well, rather. I don't know if it's for me. I think I would be better off with just the blessing as I had before, so the one that increased the corruption threshold. Oh. God damn it, no! Anything but corruption. Yeah, sure, I'll heal. Not that big of a deal. That's still nice. Oh god, one of those. Yep. Even if it's not them hitting me, these skulls get me hit. More than I would like to admit. Let's see... that's health and damage? No, health and gold find. Am I interested in gold find at this point? Sure, kinda am. Okay. Let me take a second, I just want to open a window. I'll be right back. Alright. No, it's a weapon. Alright, so we heal for kills and we have a blood counter instead of a gold greed counter. But then again, we also heal for... Okay, and that isn't actually affected by a blessing. That's interesting. But we also have a healing thing that if we heal over our max HP, then we are actually given gold instead. That does require us to have full HP first though, so that might take a while. God damn it, my nose! Why? What is going on? Is there something about the English language that makes me speak through my nose more and like tickle myself from the inside or something? I honestly don't know, because like it's not an issue I have every day. It's an issue I get during the streams. And my nose itches like crazy. And it's literally like a tickling sensation, it's not like a rash or anything. It just suddenly like overcomes me with this tickling sensation, as if like you get when like a fly lands on you or something like that. That kind of instinctive. Ooh. Well, I did just unlock this, so let's give it a try. I'm also kinda interested to see what the dark riposte means, so I will attempt a parry or two, which might end poorly for me. We'll see. I left myself with no stamina. There we go. Easy enough. Over 1,000 gold for that. Actually, let's maybe upgrade the curse thing now that we got it instead of attributes. I have some decent attributes. I obviously could have more, but I think I'll go for an upgrade, given the opportunity. Again, really should use my dagger more, since that does heal me, despite even like outside of the curse healing me, obviously. Ah, goddammit. Forgot he lunges forward when he does that. There we go. Okay, I only now noticed he actually like doesn't take damage from my attack when he does that eye above his head thing. I thought it was just like the next time I attack him he teleports, but he actually also riposts me, I guess, or like at least stops my attack. Okay, so I'm not upgrading that because I don't want to spend 90 corruption, even though I am fighting a boss right now, I think. So I would get rid of one curse, but I'm gonna get them really close to another curse anyway, so don't wanna risk that. Let's just upgrade the blades then for 2000. We're left with 1600. That will double when we defeat this guy. So you're 5 off our next curse, so as soon as we get rid of one we also gain a new one. I'm not entirely sure what I want to get rid of quite yet. I will try to parry him. Not that attack though, maybe. That fucking sucked. Okay, that's the Dark Riposte, I guess. Looks cool. Deals triple the damage of a regular riposte. Can't block or do that though. Okay, so he's now, god damn it, faster for a bit. I will weave a few attacks in, maybe? No! God damn it. Fucking hell. I got hit by every single one of those. And then I fuck up my parry. I wish the Dark Riposte actually puts you on a perfect distance for a for the critical range of the spear. That would be really awesome. There we go. Wasn't that bad. And this weapon makes parrying definitely more worth it than usual. Okay, let's see. I don't want to get rid of this, I like this. Even if that makes my gold reserves run dry really quick, but I like it. I need it, I should say, maybe. I think this is just very annoying and can get a little out of hand. Let's get some health. Let us remove some corruption, sorry. Sorry about that. We're getting corrupted again, so we're getting cursed straight away. I could go for double attribute and an upgrade, or double relic, upgrade and attribute, or I could heal and then upgrade an attribute. I think I will go with this. I would really like to heal, then again I would curse the hell out of me. So actually, this isn't that bad of an idea. I don't want to spend corruption on items anyway. So the regular enemies summon a vermin upon death. Okay, what is that? I just got rid of enemy spawns X upon death, and then I got a different one. Alright, I could also keep going and get some gold from this, but I don't think that's worth it. Especially as I'm soon to get my 4th curse, and I don't want my 5th. Okay, I think that's the first time we are here. So let us see what we are dealing with. Okay, that's the vermin, I'm guessing. We should be able to get some gold when at full health just by using the dagger. Okay, these elites are tough. Yep, there we go. Well, there it went. Since I don't think these will heal me. Just extra perception, I guess. Close enough. I do need the gold. Just like that, huh? Ouch. Dexterity, sure. Definitely got more serpentine around here. I was a little confused earlier, to be honest. Like, the caves didn't really scream Temple of the Serpent to me. I do like this aesthetic though. God damn it. Anything around here worth my while? I guess. Well, thanks but no thanks. Okay, next stage. An upgrade. Let's see what we can upgrade then. If what I can upgrade then is something I want to upgrade. Okay. And? What's the verdict? Did you watch some tutorials or anything, or just went right for it? Well, let me tell you. Glad you like it because it's one of the very most powerful weapons. Okay. And you got hang of the, like, charging mechanic and all that? Because if you love it without figuring out those mechanics, let me tell you, when I show you a thing or two, you might love it even more. Glad you like it though. Like, for example, let me ask. Imagine you figured out how to charge your files and like turn them into usable points. But did you figure out how to put your charged files into your shield? Because you can empower your shield if you have charged files. And then charge your files again. And then your shield or axe mode deals even more damage than it usually would with just charged files. I don't remember the combos, like, from the top of my head. Most of it is muscle memory, so I really can't tell you what the combos are to put the files into your shield. You'll know you've done it if your shield on the little pop-up on the little, like, next to the file counter, if that starts glowing red, or like reddish purple. What am I saying? Orange and red. Like, if your shield is like shiny, then that means you've charged it with your charged files. From what I remember, you have to block and then press something, I think. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's this combo where you just spam both the attack buttons, and then at some point, like, instead of going into a super powerful attack, you press trigger instead, and then that does it, I think. That's like one of the combos that that inserts your files into the shield. And basically, if you have full files, try this one, trapped chest, okay? Try this one when you're just playing around with it. When you have all the files charged and filled, just spam both the attack buttons. Like, just go through the entire combo. The final attack of that combo, when you have charged files, inserted files into your shield, charged the files again, inserted your files into your sword, and charged files again, then that final hit is probably one of the most damaging hits in the game. Like, right up there with Greatsword. And with practice, you can, like, literally do that combo every, like, minute or two. You just have to really practice the combo that charges your files, and then a few easy combos that insert your files. But even without that, you're set to deal some major damage if you just understand the charging mechanic. And the only other thing to take note of is your file type. Like, are you using the Odogaron charge blade that you wanted to get? Or some other one? Oh, I just got this cursed. Just a basic one. Okay, basically there are, I think, 3 types of files for the charge blade. You have impact vials, power vials, and elemental vials. It basically just changes what the vial, like, extra tick, extra explosion that happens whenever you hit does. Impact means you are doing stun damage, so if you hit the head, you have a chance of knocking down the monster. Power just is pure damage, it's the most powerful one damage-wise. And then elemental damage does the as the name implies, elemental damage of the weapon with every vial hit. That's arguably the worst one to have, because unless you're really going into elemental damage, then you're not gonna be doing that much damage, and then also then you have to worry kind of about the monster's weaknesses and resistances. Generally, just power vials are best if you just want pure damage, and then impact vials if you want some utility. Like they all still deal damage, obviously. It's just some deal more. But yeah, the Charge Blade is an awesome weapon. Glad you like it. It's very difficult to master, but it's very satisfying to do so, I think. I haven't played it in a long while, but I do remember being fairly competent with it at some point. I just completely fell out of the loop, because it's a lot of just muscle memory for me, at least in Monster Hunter, in terms of attack patterns. Like, I don't remember the face buttons that I press to deal damage, I just know that I press the right ones to do the right combos. God damn it. I think I might fuck up right before the final boss. If I do get to the boss, then my plan is to not fight him at all. I'm just gonna dodge a whole bunch. And if I manage to survive for like 2-3 minutes and not die, or even just a minute I guess, then I'll try doing some damage. But in general, I just want to get to him and see about... and see what his combos are. Well, I'm not gonna see that this time, am I? Alright, give me a minute and we'll be right back with you. Sorry about that. Just have to disappear for now. I'll be right back. No, I didn't. I'm back. Okay, let's go. Oh, right, I didn't turn on my Mac. Okay, but yes, I am back. That wasn't that bad, but I don't feel like this is actually helpful. I'm not entirely sure about going straight back to this. Like, I'm dealing with the curses. They're not that terrible of an issue. The issue is... I don't know what else I would like to have. Traps dealing more damage to enemies, gear found in chests. That actually might be... This actually might be good. Just have my stuff be better. Other than that... This is decent, but I don't have enough skulls. This is decent since I just take damage anyway. This is decent. I think I'll go with this one. I think this is the one I want. Alright, let's go with a good old sword and shield combo, I guess. Alternatively, hunting axes, the serpent's blade. Nah, I like this. Nice! I mean, considering you probably buy a basic one, you probably mean a master rank one anyway, like the high tier one you can craft straight away. Like, that's a really good weapon, and I don't know if you went against a master rank Jagras or a high rank Jagras, but yeah, like in general, charged blades really deal a lot of damage. And there's also this thing where, as far as I remember, and if I'm remembering this right, I believe there is this mechanic where some of your animations will put your shield forward, and that's actually a block. Like, just your attack animation or your like movement animation, just as you're attacking, ends, or like in the middle of it you have your shield between, like, poised for blocking, even though you're not actively blocking, it's just part of the animation of the weapon. But I believe that's not only a block that actually like blocks damage, and it's actually a better block than if you blocked. As in, it's more efficient, like pro play with the charge blade means you basically never block. You just I believe they're called, at least the tutorial I remember watching about charge blades called it guard points. And basically, defending using a guard point like uses less stamina, and like less damage goes through the shield than if you're blocking. So in general, like the pro players, or like being pro at a charge blade basically means you never block, but you also like semi-consciously set up your guard points to defend against enemies. Like, that's obviously a super high-end skill to get. And like, I don't think it's by any means necessary. Like, it obviously, like, there's a lot of benefits to being able to do that. The least of which is just standing your ground and keep on attacking despite the enemy attacking you. But even if it happens like even if it happens as a coincidence, like you just happen to do that, it's still useful. It's probably not gonna happen too often, but it can happen just passively, so to speak. really don't like how little damage I am doing. At least I feel like I'm doing little damage. The shield doesn't actually have a combo, it seems. It's just a bonk. You can charge up for a harder bonk. I wonder if that passive, like, there is a chance for the parry to go off automatically. If that works only if I would have gotten hit otherwise, or if it's just every hit, even ones that I evade, have a chance to automatically be parried. Okay, I think I would like a whip, though. Oh god, this shield is amazing. I don't think I'm gonna get good at parrying for it, but even just as a gimmicky weapon, removes 1 corruption for each kill and removes and heals. That's just too good to pass up. Any one of those features is amazing. Both of these on one item is incredible. It doesn't deal that little damage either. Like, the charged attack really shreds health, even without using it as a parry shield. I can use it to put all the enemies into the traps, so that's fun. Let's get both. More attributes. Even though upgrading this shield could be amazing, but first floor I'm not gonna, or first section, like until I reach the boss, I'm not gonna pass up on any attributes. Oh shit. Even without using the actual passive of the parry, it's still a very powerful weapon just on its own. Oh, you little... You fucking parried me, or dodged me. Oh, let's give it a try. Danger-noodle sword craftable as for charge blade, and it has no shield. Yeah, I believe the shield is like a magical Like, it has a shield, it's just not a visible shield, it's like a magical effect. And it's gonna be available... Oh yeah, because the event quest will rotate in. I mean, at worst, in like what, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, all of the events are gonna be available anyway. That being said, do you still want to... Oh right, you need fucking 50 master rank, never mind. I was about to ask if you still want to farm for the Zerial dual blades, but you can't take the spirit, the Leshin contract yet. Sure, I'll take that. God damn it, it's so many fucking... Yeah, sure, as soon as the event rotates in, we can farm it and see about crafting that for you. Are we getting cursed now, I think? Yep. Chests. Dropped chests. Okay. I mean, I do heal. I still wouldn't like to lose all my health while doing that. God damn it. Why are you like this? What do we have? Lightning attacks. Greed kill, remove corruption, no single and can exceed. I like this. So let's take it. That sounds out of context. That sounds so. I like it, so let's take it. Yeah. Maybe don't use that in a court of law. Or something. Enter Ryuga's disclaimer because it's fucking 2020 here. Heal. Nah. I'm not gonna be using gold offerings for a while yet. Okay, trapped chests. Had to remind myself. I'll take it only because, oh no, I got rid of the weapon that increases with the level of my things, so I should have actually solved that, I guess. The string enemy has a chance of triggering an earthquake. Alright, I can deal with that. Honestly, I'm not sure quite yet. What is the curse that I'm gonna try and get rid of? Ouch! That fucking hurt. It's... like, I know this, I just try to get smarter, but no, this is a simple boss, just in for the damage, out to avoid. In for the damage, out to avoid. That's it. In and out, simple. Simple and easy. I can even weave in some of those if I feel inclined to do so. Ouch. God damn it. No! Jesus. It's interesting that her arena has basically like a natural light to it. It's interesting both for the consideration of several curses, but also for like the boss fight itself. Okay, so spawn additional creatures, chests are locked, or destroying an enemy has a chance of earthquake. Earthquake can actually be helpful, this not really, and this I don't mind. So I think I'll get rid of this one. 100% for all healing effects. Yes, please. Whatever healing effect I might get, I will now like much more. 30%. Ooh, I think that's a... Whoa. That's interesting. Charge attacks cast a volley of dark projectiles. Or remove a curse. God damn it. I would like to remove a curse, but I believe I have to pick this up in order to be able to unlock it in the armory or whatever you want to call it. I do want to see it. I'm very curious. So, how do you work? Okay, it's a hammer. Whoa. Okay, I need to see the damage. I need to see the damage. Because on paper it had a lot of damage, so... And yes, I am going to heal and probably get cursed immediately after removing a curse. Because that's just how I roll. Or because I'm bad. I need healing. And then lots of attributes. For gold this time. Alrighty then. That is insane. Holy fuck. That is honestly crazy. This many of those and 52 damage apiece. That's... wow. Alrighty then. Just fucking... I don't even care. Okay, I care about that one. God damn. That is... nearly ridiculous. Okay, let's see. Chance to automatically parry. Offhand combos deal critical damage. Mine heals me though, so thanks. Also, if you want, there are two really cool, or actually 3 skills that affect charge blades that I can try and maybe work into a different set for you later. Like, that one would definitely need a lot of really late game pieces, so the one I have prepared for you would definitely like, get you to that point. But essentially there is a skill called Focus, which means you charge your files quicker. There is a skill called Power Prolonger, so your shield buff and sword buff, when you figure out how to do that, lasts longer. And there is Capacity Increase, which adds 1 vial to the number of vials you have. That one I think is the most useful, like outright useful. Like, you can deal without Focus and without Power Prolonger. It's just you'll get the... It'll take a little longer for you to build up the vials, and then you'll have to refresh the buffs a little more often. But having 1 more vial is 1 more like explosion at the end of your big combo, and 1 more extra powerful hit with your axe before you have to go back to charging up your vials. So I'll look into what armor pieces have capacity increase, if any of them are useful, or if there is maybe there's a decoration that we can farm that does that. Okay, this weapon is insane. Absolutely mad. If I'm just barely good enough to survive to the final boss, I think we have it. It would take an incredible amount of stupidity, which I do possess and can... employ isn't the word. I can be very stupid, okay? Let's just put it that way. And if I am very stupid, then I will lose. Otherwise, I don't think it's possible for me to lose at this point. Just because of how incredibly broken, honestly, this weapon is. Yeah, sure, I'll still go for both, whatever. That's probably the last one, the last level I purposefully put into Perception, though. And I think afterwards I will go into the Unknown just to see if maybe I can find something that will help me with Corruption, because goddamn, I am corrupted. Can get rid of some corruption with the shield, but it's kinda annoying to... Like, when you have a fucking grenade launcher shotgun, you don't go back for the fucking pistol at your hip, do you? As if I had to care what my weapon does. It's a good weapon, don't get me wrong, but nah, I'll just take the gold, I guess. Oh god! Jesus fucking Christ, this fucking weapon. What the hell is this? Seriously. Oh, right. Dropped the chest. There we go. Now I'll heal. Even more constitution. Or stamina. I don't need it though. I'll take 2 permanent constitution. Kinda sucks, but like, it would be really fun to have that one stamina, but I really don't see a practical reason to take that. Okay, let's go for the unknown, at least this one. I will likely try and upgrade this fucking weapon, if I can. But I will go into this unknown to see what it is. Like, goddamn, okay, it like does lock you into the animation for quite a while, but god damn it, that damage! What the hell is that? What the hell? Okay, I can buy stuff. I don't know why I would, honestly. Yeah, no. I'll skip this, thank you. We are getting our 4th curse right before the final boss. Or the champion, I should say. So we will be able to get rid of one curse, but it's not gonna be powerful getting to the final boss. I could try and maybe use the shield to kill a bunch of guys here, to maybe lower the corruption a little bit, but that's gonna be annoying. Well, that is a powerful attack, like, don't get me wrong, especially this combo attack is really strong. But come on, it doesn't stand a chance against that fucking weapon as a whole. Okay, I did stave off the corruption one time. Sorry about the barking dog, it's just outside the window and I have... Unfortunately I live at the ground floor and my window like comes out right onto the walkway on the backyard of the apartment complex. So obviously people walk their dogs here. You would be surprised how many life stories I've heard just because people decide to stop by in the middle of the pathway right outside my window and just talk for an hour. I could like this room alone would also obviously like it would be an amazing like Hollywood stakeout kind of deal in terms of like if you had like some secret agents just sitting here listening to people, spying on them. You could get so much dirt on people. "99 corruption. I wish I had a relic that cleared my corruption after I defeat the boss now. Okay, well, let's see if this is us, bro. Yup. That's just not right. That's just not supposed to happen. I mean, sure, I got hit a bunch, but that's an insane amount of damage to be doing to this boss. Jesus fucking Christ. Hot dang. Okay, let's get rid of... Let's get rid of this one. Heal, please. Then 18 corruption. I would still not escape getting cursed though. Then again, do I care? Like I don't need that. And I don't have anything that cares about the level of stuff I have. If it means I'll get corrupted afterwards, one room later it was worth it. Do I want to heal? I could heal just by using the shield. Could get double an upgrade and double attributes or unknown relic upgrade attributes. I think... No, I need the health. I want to at least make it to the boss today. I'm slowly but surely running out of time to do that. This run has been going for... There's no timer? Is there an option to have a timer? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. But like, I imagine getting to the boss takes me like probably half an hour. Maybe a little less. So I'm not gonna be able to get here like more than maybe one more time. Jesus fucking Christ. Goddamn. I will try to use my shield a little bit though, because I want to stave off corruption. I will use this to weaken my enemies though. Holy crap. Oh, shit. Really good run otherwise. Like, I am struggling with the corruption a little bit, but other than that, we have a very good run here. God damn it. I say, and then immediately lose a bunch of health because I'm fucking dumb. Alright, anything interesting here? No, just... Oh, stats! Nice. Interesting damage, please. Let's upgrade this beast. At least try to. Ouch. Itchy nose, itchy nose, itchy nose, goddammit. Seriously, I need an emote for itchy nose. More? For fuck's sakes. God damn it. Alright, there we go. Not sure how much corruption I was able to put off by all of that. Okay. Aha, I see. I can't actually use my favors here. I was gonna, if I could, to see if I can get a better upgrade, I guess. But I don't seem to be able to. Okay, so I think either the shield to make the corruption reduction and healing easier, or just... I think I'm gonna just whole hog this shit. Like, it's just so fucking broken. It's insane. And before fucking final boss completely doesn't give a fuck about it. I don't really feel like I need a weapon, so I'll go for a relic. I would love something that maybe heals me or reduces corruption. For like charged attacks, for example. Or even something like greed kills. Like anything like that would be awesome. Haha! Honestly didn't think I would be able to do that. LOL! Oh god, I'm trapped! No! Oh god. Oh, okay. Let's not stand there. Unless it's with an enemy nearby. Or also getting hit, I guess. That was really close. I'm not gonna lie. I was really ready to parry. I didn't remember if I got rid of that curse or not. Well, dexterity, 9% damage. Not gonna complain. I could. I'm not gonna. Okay, what do we have here? Max health when enemy is killed by environment. More critical damage or base damage for swords. And that also has dexterity. I could use favor for this, to be honest, and try getting something better. I only have 2. Let's try it. Each greed kill removes 2 corruption. 66%. Nah, that's amazing. This is amazing. Let's take it for gold, obviously. We can now fairly easily, I think, manage our corruption, and let's go for one last stat increase before the final boss. Alright, what do we have here? Fucking hell, that dodge! That was painful. I'm getting seriously anxious over this boss. I would love to one-shot it, but I don't see that happening. Oh, damn. Damn it. Alright. No, I don't need it. I will take the health though. Okay, attributes. And if we're lucky, we can get to the boss without getting another curse. So that's also cool. Well, might need a range check on that one. Goddamn itchy nose! What would you think an itchy nose emote would be? Maybe, oh god, maybe it should be an emote that's oh nose. Oh no, god damn it. When am I getting famous? I already have memes. Where's my fame? I need fame to fuel my memes. Yeah, I mean it could be like the name of the emote could be oh nose. And then yeah, the visual. Extra damage against weakened. Nah, I'm good. Oh, fuck off. Minus 12 corruption. Perfect! Might just be able to get to the boss without getting cursed. Oh god, okay. Trap Central. Where am I going? Where am I going? Over here. God damn it. Holy crap. Okay, if the final boss... Like... My thought is... The final boss for the Jaguar Temple was a big, muscular guy that was basically a jaguar, right? Like an anthropomorphic jaguar. I'm thinking either there's an anthropomorphic, like a lizard person or a serpent person, a big fuck off snake, or it might be the like a similar design as with Hades' Hydra, where it's just a head sticking out of a hole or water. There's a lot of water here. If it's the latter and it's immovable, this fucking attack, if I come close enough, is gonna fucking obliterate the thing. Alright, 3/4 health, a fuck ton of damage. Let's fucking do this. What is you? Okay. Oh god. Oh fuck. Okay, he is resistant to being knocked back, so my... How? Ouch. Okay, let's maybe just light up some fires real quick. Holy fuck. The damage. Okay, I need... Oh god! Okay, I think he killed them himself. Can I get away with this? Kinda. Okay, destroying all of those makes him weakened. Fucking hell! If I didn't have... I mean, okay. First of all. First let me get my what the fuck out of the way. If I didn't have this much fucking constitution, he would two-shot me at full health. But, granted, I do believe I had the cursed weapon I had. I do believe it had the curse where I take 100% more damage and deal 100% more damage, so in reality he deals something like 200 damage. That's still insane, but goddamn. Alright. Not what I was expecting. Wasn't expecting just a bigger... kinda... I don't want to say disappointed in the design, I just do, like, the design is cool. Like, it's a fucking undead creature kind of like wrapped by a snake. But like I said, I kind of like my brain went to, it's either gonna be a huge snake head sticking out of somewhere and maybe the tail somehow comes into play every now and again. Like, imagine the Sekiro big ass fucking albino snake kind of deal. Like, it's way too huge and it just like uses a head and maybe sometimes a tail to just attack, like area of attack. Kind of like, imagine the snake of from Sekiro doing like a boss fight similar to maybe like Asmodan's. No, it's not Asmodan. Asmodan's the siege one. God damn it, Belial from Dark Souls 3. Oh, Dark Souls 3. Diablo 3, like an arena with a big ass boss, just bunch of area of effects, or just a big ass snake like all over the arena or something like that. I don't know. Like in my brain, because my brain went to that, I was disappointed it wasn't that, because that sounded way cool. But that fight was also cool. I also now know what to expect, so next time around I should be better. That being said, we are nearing the end of the time for today. So, thank you for watching. If you missed anything or want to see how my Dark Souls 3 playthrough is doing, you can always find all of the other archives uploaded to a YouTube channel that you can find a link to in the About page. You can catch me live every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday after 5 PM UTC. And until the next time, that will be all. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you soon. Farewell.